Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and get you your reading. Sagittarius. All right, just clearing off some shit from my desk. Okay, let's go. Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. What do you need Sagittarius to know? Okay, something secretive here, or maybe you're tapping into your intuition. Sagittarius. Maybe thinking about what brings you ultimate happiness and contentment. 10 of Cups here, Ace of Cups here, maybe a new emotional start here. Maybe deciding to kind of not collaborate with somebody in a financial sense, though, with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe they don't bring you a sense of stability, but you're reflecting on, do they bring you a sense of emotional stability? So let's see, Sagittarius, more messages. Thank you. There's some kind of healing that's going to be coming with your finances and quick movement towards stability, even if you're feeling kind of not stable right now. Yeah, it looks like you're studying and thinking and analyzing this emotional situation that you might want to get involved with, whether it's worth the investment or not. You could be doing this with your intuition, Sagittarius. Yeah, there's a lack of clarity, which is causing you to kind of, reflect on this new beginning here with the 2 of Cups here. Do you want to participate and everything like that? So any other messages for Sag before we switch? So it looks like you're starting to prioritize yourself, focus on protecting your finances. Maybe you're realizing that somebody is not to be relied upon. Maybe they're looking at their options. Maybe you're deciding to reject them. They could be a water sign. I'm going to go ahead and get some tea leaf for y'all. Messages for Sagittarius people and placements. Sagittarius energy. Thank you. Something about money here could be part of the thought. Sagittarius. Maybe you're feeling like not successful in this area, so you're kind of feeling like you want to triumph over obstacles. You're just not maybe sure how to go about it. Sagittarius, any other messages? Yeah, you could be needing help in your career, and make sure that you're not lowering your standards in regards to dating. Messages for Sag. Yeah, this could be somebody who is tempting you or being a temptation towards you, a King of Cups in the reverse, somebody emotionally manipulative or emotionally unstable or doesn't know how to protect their emotions. This person could be not good news in a sense, since we have temptation will test you. This could be someone with Scorpio placements as well, someone possessive. I think you're quickly moving towards your goals, so that's good. Messages for Sagittarius people in placements. Oh, Lord. The fault line. Okay, this is about something breaking for a new reality kind of to emerge. Let's see. Any other messages for Sagittarius people in placements. Any other messages for Sag? The vessel. The pilgrim. Wow. Okay. Interesting. And that's right near the star, which is funny. It's all about healing and innovative solutions. Sagittarius, any other messages? It's like you're putting the pieces together. You're just deciding what they are. Let's go ahead and read the pilgrim. Once I find it. The pilgrim. There it is, 101, okay. The wanderer, the traveler, and the apprentice. For the pilgrim, an outward journey is always an inward journey. The archetypal wanderer seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning. In the farthest reaches of the globe, in the deepest regions of spirit, others will wonder when the pilgrim will settle down and claim a more conventional life. But the pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. Where there is motion, there is freedom, expansion, and growth. Responsibility, social conventions, and logistics lull us to sleep. And soon the pilgrim will be veiled in slumber of the day-to-day. Yet when this archetype awakens, it rallies our sense of adventure and leads us out the door towards a new reality. With a pilgrim at your side, you will never lack courage, nor do you need every amenity. Travel light, travel soon. Your spirit needs it. Learns, grows, adapts, and studies. On the dark side, aloof, non-committal, or flaky. Okay. We all have a deep longing to answer the call to get unstuck. What are the obstacles between you and the door? So maybe somebody feels a little non-committal. Could be you or the other person. Even in the stillness of meditation, the pilgrim feels the movement of the heart towards what it loves. Wow. We have the fault line here. I'm not sure why that came too. There it is, 161. This could be about a give and take dynamic, splitting the share of responsibilities equally. Yeah, and shared finances. The fisher, the crack, and the weak link. So this could be what is weak here. That there's a lack of finances here, a lack of managing that properly. Imagine walking across a frozen lake that begins to crack before your eyes. So there could be like a lack of foundation here, and we have the tower card. That kind of crack can crumble an entire foundation. So no matter how optimistic or brave you might be, panic ensues. You become fearful and tense and long for stable ground. Such is the energy of the fault line. It's the energy of walking on eggshells, of precarious dynamics, of sensing what is ready to break open into chaos. It's likely this cracking will open is overdue. We do have Mercury going into retrograde next week, and usually during that time, with Chiron and still in Aries, and depending on where that is in your chart, and the North Node in Aries, I mean, there could be a real sense of us coming to grips with what we need in our relationships, etc. But anyways, it's likely this cracking open is overdue, thus fault lines develop slowly and naturally from underlying elemental pressures. This card comes as a potent warning not to deny the shakiness that's afoot. It's much better to prep yourself for change than to walk along the fault line pretending all is well. So you might need to be the one that takes responsibility in this dynamic, in this situation, making sure it's serving you at all times, making sure you're not lowering your boundaries, being careful with people that are emotionally manipulative or tempting you. There's no easy fix for the situation at hand. It will require a foundational shift that alters the current dynamics from the ground up. Redefining reality, breaking open, precariousness, pretending, or delusion. In Japanese, and we did see like the King of Cups in the reverse, so there could be some kind of delusional confusion energy here with the Seven of Cups also coming out. In Japanese kintsugi pottery, gold is used to mend crack breaks and are thought of precious as rather than something to be hidden. So this could actually be any issues you have in this relationship. This is reality, right? So everything's not going to be perfect, and that could actually allow you to come closer to somebody and work on these issues when you are able to actually be honest with yourself and them. It is possible that something a loved one said caused a crack in your relationship that was never mended. Revisit the time to heal is nigh. Okay, so you might need to have like an honest, forthright conversation with somebody as well about any issues in your relationship so that it's not just under the surface. Messages for Sagittarius, best advice. Mischief, wow, that's weird. Elf. This is giving me like dark fae energy. Elf. Elven magic to invoke, dark and mischief is no joke. Beguiling, playful, causing harm. Elf shot capers cause alarm. Pranks and laughter all a part of the game to lighten up the black mood of yours. So you could be feeling a little depressed. I mean, it is Friday. You've probably been exhausted. When things go missing, be sure to know that it is I who deliberately hides them. Don't fret, and you will find them again as they turn up in the most bizarre ways in improbable places. My magical capers are just for larks, and I mean you no harm. Just trying to grab your attention is all. When you can't take a joke, take a leaf out of my book instead and have fun among the trees. You could have been triggered by someone as well. For the ancient woodland and forests are yesteryear's playground to which I serve as a protector. Confusion, misunderstandings, we did see confusion here quite a few times, misunderstandings, and physical mishaps come to play when I'm around, and you may be accused of not playing fairly or sticking to the rules. Understand your magical limits, for if unchecked, your playful nature can too easily tip into the darker aspects of mischief, which can be detrimental to the enthusiasm of others. So people could be wary about you in some sense, maybe how powerful you are, or your abilities. Lighten up, have a good belly laugh, be the cosmic joker, and see humor in all situations. Unleash your inner child, meditate with trees, work with tree lore, connect with the tree of life, stop meddling in the affairs of others, be warned someone's up to mischief. So do be careful on all those fronts. Work a little elf magic to lighten a dark mood, spice things up, or teach someone a lesson. This could be something about real estate in a Gemini, or somebody like a friend, or something about vehicles and real estate. Wrap a coin into a leaf and bury it in the roots of an oak tree for prosperity and grow in strength. Leave gifts to prevent being elf shot by invisible arrows. Leave gifts. So you might need to leave offerings to spirits to help protect you. That could be really wise at this time, especially since they can see any negative energies around you that you may not be able to see. What are the negative energies around Sagittarius or involving the Sagittarius situation? Can you tell us more? So it's love. It's a masculine since the feminine's in reverse. And this could be something about finances, and there's some kind of like offer that's not really great, maybe because of finances. Any other darkness for Sagittarius? Tell us about what's lurking. Inner child healing, action, and remember. Wow, inner child healing, beginning. Inner child healing. It looks like this could be like a spouse that might have been from like a previous life or something like that, or somebody that you met in your work. You could be needing to like forge and have courage and new beginnings, but at the same time not lowering your standards and still healing your inner child, since that came out as well. Let's get you a piece of advice. Best advice for Sag at this time. Best advice. What would you need them to do? We have stagnation, sameness, immobile, and forced change. So something is changing here. Maybe in your real estate situation, seeing more clearly. Yeah, okay. Kind of realizing you might be feeling moody today, or you might just be realizing you need to like kind of cut your emotions out of something. And let's see, best advice for Sag. Best advice for Sagittarius, please. I almost had like some real estate stuff come out. Let's get you a let's get you this. Messages for Sagittarius, people and placements. Messages for Sagittarius, people and placements. Sagittarius messages. Someone is threatened by you, so that's why you need to not lower your standards, especially in career, or this could be a spouse or a love relationship too. There could be jealousy here with Scorpio energy, possessiveness. Sagittarius. put more effort. So there could be effort in your relationship that you need to exert to communicate, to kind of go and clear up all these issues if there's any kind of doubts or misunderstandings. Loves the color red. Somebody, maybe you met this person at work. This person and you could be doing inner child healing. Messages for Sagittarius. Okay, messages for Sagittarius. Somebody here could be moody, and that's, to be expected. I mean, we have Moon square Pluto tomorrow, and then today we have the Moon conjoining Chiron, which is the asteroid associated with pain that never heals. Trying to control you, exactly. And yeah, so that's interesting vibes. Let's get you a piece of advice from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Best advice for Sagittarius. Best advice, please. Best advice. What is the best, most important advice Sagittarius needs from this deck today, please? Oh my God. It just went flying. It has time to go on the top. That's crazy. Okay, you could be needing to take like a higher perspective of something, Sagittarius. Make sure that you are being the leader in your real estate area or your emotional area. Messages for Sagittarius, people and placements. Sagittarius, last messages. Milk and butter. Okay, so good things are coming for you, which is interesting. But I feel like I need another piece of advice. So let's grab the Animal Oracle to finish off. Sagittarius, best advice, please. Best, most important advice for Sagittarius today that you'd like them to enact. Okay, 23 in the reverse. Let's see. Okay, if you're walking awkwardly and feeling embarrassed, Ego Spirit is here to tell you that's only because right now you're meant to fly, soar over the troubles that you have you feeling scared or alone, and see the big picture. Yet retain your eagle eye for the details to help you claim your wisdom and courage. This could be about relationships, business contracts, the overall scheme of relationships in general. Or perhaps you're making yourself small for the sake of getting others to accept you. Now is not the time to be vulnerable or dependent, for you have the wings to fly on your own, and there's the need to do that at this time. There is no need to huddle in a shelter or even seek out a flock to support you. Eagle Spirit says you have tremendous wisdom and courage. Let it arise so you might soar proudly with the angels serving as the wind beneath your wings. From these heights you can make the best and most powerful choices for the good of all. Beautiful. Okay, any other advice for Sagittarius today? Any other messages? Ooh, we have you playful in the reverse almost. Let's see, that is 51. Reverse. When your heart is heavy and life seems to weigh you down, Sandpiper Spirit's message is to lighten your burden by finding joy and humor in the everyday. Become like the playful child, filled with curiosity and wonder, and soon you will feel your own life spirit lift. A few minutes or hours of fun-filled delight is exactly what you need now. Enjoy the ridiculous of life and be willing to jump in, let your inner goof out, and express itself with abandon. So this could be about how you communicate with others, how you kind of assert your self-esteem or your ego with others as well. We have 16 in the reverse and lay a solid foundation. Interesting. Definitely about give and take dynamics with other people, working through those kind of issues. Maybe you need to take this in a playful manner when you do work through them with those people. Sometimes a goal is so enticing and alluring that you lose your footing in the pursuit. You begin to fixate on capturing the prize, whether it be an opportunity you have always wanted, or a relationship with an elusive someone, or the promise of the big break. Coyote Spirit warns you that trickster energy is seducing you now and will yield nothing but disappointment and unnecessary heartache if you let yourself be fooled. So this could be a Gemini energy. You do need to be careful in your relationships at this time. Most definitely stay independent and operate in the relationship from a strong place. Great Spirit wants the best for you. So when your plans go topsy-turvy, know that Coyote Spirit is present to protect you and bless you. Listen to our gentle warning not to take the world too seriously or become too attached to the form of or timing of your desire. So just be grateful for your life at this time, because you could be actually entering a new reality with something better as well, something unexpected. Something better is beckoning. If you learn your lessons and lighten your heart, you will not be long before you see the crooked, though the path may be, you were on the right one all along. So that was page 51. So definitely about ego, stepping into your ability to manifest in a powerful, assertive way. And express your ego with other people in a way that really honors yourself so that you can work through any dynamics that are not fair to you. Sagittarius, last messages. Last messages for Sagittarius. People and placements, please. Best, most important advice and messages for Sagittarius. We have crown chakra stones, okay. Clear quartz, amethyst, okay, beautiful. This is to clear energy, to get more clear and grounded. I hear and speak the truth. This could be about your relationships and dynamics and whether they're fair to you or not. Yeah, this could be communication, especially in regards to real estate matters. If you're planning on moving in with somebody, make sure that you understand the bills, how they are going to be split, that you're not just becoming like tempted or seduced or being attacked or being used by somebody. I honor the power within myself. I honor myself. Beautiful energy here. Solar plexus, something about finances and real estate here that needs to be balanced through your self-esteem. Let's see, messages for Sagittarius. Best advice, please. Best advice for Sagittarius. Whoa. Okay, Witch in the reverse. Let's see. This book actually does reversals, so that'll be interesting. 43. There it is. Okay. No, that's not it. 42, 43. In the reverse. When the Witch card is in reverse, know that you are more than capable of manifesting all you desire, even if you have not had success with your spells in the past. Practice makes perfect, even with magic. A spell that didn't work out doesn't mean you aren't powerful or you're on the wrong path. It could mean you aren't ready for the spell at this time. You manifest what you are ready to receive. Consider working spells that require a smaller amount of effort, or working healing spells to clear out baggage that might be keeping you from calling in the things you desire. Magic is an alchemy, and the conditions need to be right to turn spiritual lead into gold. Keep trying and you will succeed. Yeah, this could be about new gateway opening up, communicating with people about relationships and business contracts as well. So it's all about the mindset. It's all about communication at this time. Beautiful, interesting reading. Tell us more. Any other last messages for Sagittarius that you'd like them to know or reflect upon for their highest wisdom? Second house, finances. They want you to think about your finances, your self-esteem most definitely as a priority. Any other messages for Sagittarius? Oh. Somebody could be looking to use you for your money or something as well. Messages for Messages for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, any other messages? Spring. Okay. It's like you need to rise above any kind of tactics that people are using. Could be toxic tactics as well. Let's go ahead and see. Once I find it. There it is. 157. Thank you. Yeah, this is definitely the Gemini are communicating with somebody about making sure that you're communicating in an assertive way about what you expect in your real estate or your emotions, how to be, standards. Acidity, resentment, and purification. When the green lion appears, a great alchemical reckoning is afoot. Long-standing frustration and imbalance cause the regal creature to lash out unconsciously, consuming all in its path. Wow, long-standing frustration and imbalance. Wow. Be prepared for emotional turmoil. As the lion thrashes about, don't worry, these changes are necessary for growth, and in the end will be a relief to all. Purification is the lion's aim, and it's determined to get there one way or another. When this card appears, the question must be asked, am I the green lion or the sun? The one consuming or the one being consumed? It is said that finding oneself in the mouth of a lion is a necessary moment for any spiritual path. As the discomfort passes, the sun's beams shine all the brighter. Go deeper. Look up images of the green lion eating the sun. Change is the only constant. That's to ponder with this card. Vitriol is an incredible acidic and corrosive substance, and so it comes with a few warnings. Don't overconsume, don't lash out, breathe and wait. No need to add insult to injury. In alchemical text, so make sure when you are communicating you're doing it in a healthy way. In alchemical text, this great creature of change is known as the green lion eating the sun. So be careful with your words today, just because Moon is conjoining Chiron today, which means people are already likely feeling triggered. I mean, the Moon is our emotional realm, and Chiron is a wound that never heals. So yeah, messages for Sag. A lot of healing for a lot of people today. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So something is building. Show the world the real you. You could be showing them how unique you are. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. 3 of Swords on. Okay, let's see. Sagittarius. Stay grounded if you can. Messages for Sag. Lost compass. Getting back to integrity. Sagittarius. This could be about shared finances or your ego in general. Are you communicating with your ego? Hopefully you are in a healthy way. Luck and right timing. Yeah, there is some kind of like a bit need to come into your manifestation, into your ego, radiate from the heart, and manifest and create what you desire. Yeah, I keep seeing the same numbers in your reading over and over. Okay, Sagittarius, messages for Sag, best advice. Whoa, remembering. I feel like that's the card. Okay. Reflection, inner knowing, and realignment. Remembering invites you to think back on happier days and be reminded of what it was like to feel free and at ease. It's common to lose feeling of wonder from childhood as we grow into adults. You build lives and fill days with responsibilities, but the child that lives within you holds the key to the most authentic self. This is the part of you that leaps without fear and isn't jaded by social conditioning. Remember this inner child for who they are, for they are waiting for you to permit yourself to play. You have pulled remembering to remind you to have fun and remember the little joys of life. Have you been too serious lately? Have you forgotten what it's like to make time for play and to be silly? Life is hard, there's no denying that, but children can often see things with clear eyes because the harshness of life life has not weighed them down. You were guided to connect with a part of you that remains innocent, knows how to be present in the moment, and can see things with pure optimism and joy. Yeah. Okay. Especially if you are discussing or standing your ground in relation to give and take dynamics, if they're equal for you, you might need to approach these in a lighthearted way, or people might get defensive. Sagittarius, messages, best advice, please. We have attracting, not chasing, and detox friendships. Interesting. So make sure you aren't chasing anybody that's not good for you as well. Maybe we'll get you a rune to just leave you with something to reflect upon. Sagittarius. Most important rune for their situation that you'd like them to reflect upon. Sagittarius's runes, please. Sagittarius. Whoa. This is not working. God, how frustrating is that? Sagittarius. Any runes you'd like to leave Sagittarius people in placements with? Okay, well, we basically have a ruse, which basically came out to you as there. I don't know if these were actually nice, so maybe you need to be very smart about how you establish, how you kind of hold your position and such like that. I think I'm going to end it there. I do hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the buy me a coffee link if you want to leave a tip. I really appreciate the views and the likes. Any last messages for Sagittarius people in placements? Thank you. Okay, Apothecary Cabinet. This is about bringing everything together. So, yeah, all the pieces intermingling. Let's see, number one. Maybe you weren't kind of, enacting on yourself. Maybe you were putting yourself last. Tools you need to develop and hard work. Okay, inner work. Okay. Encourage you to be honest about where you are on your journey and what's really needed to begin to see results. All transformation begins with awareness, and starting where you are is the first step to a radical shift. Your life could be completely different in 6 months with the right tools at your disposal and a willingness to do the work. Wow. Okay, so do try to think about what you're trying to actually achieve and how you can move towards it. Maybe that might help you towards changing the situation in your favor and knowing the right steps that you need to take. Sagittarius, this is just for Sag. Bath call, interesting. Just give me a moment. Come on. Sheesh. Sheesh, right? Okay. Give me a second. I'll end with this card. It's funny because the orange here is kind of aligning with the orange in this card, which is all about detoxing friendship. So, come on. Holy cow. I have no patience, honestly. Like, load, right? Like, God, it's a Friday. I don't have time for this. Okay, number 8. So this is definitely about shared finances in some kind of sense as well. Okay, let me just get to the page. And about your personal power, deep psychological work as well. Okay, 8. Issue complicated explanations as you seek the simplicity of the deepest truth of your heart. Gently but firmly cast aside that which does not resonate as being true for your heart. Focus upon and speak from a higher spiritual perspective. All prayers are answered at the perfect time in the perfect way. You have a powerful voice which can foster healing and wisdom on the planet. Bath Call is a mysterious creature. She is an angel known as the Divine Oracle, the daughter of the divine voice and the pure and true sound of spirit. When she whispers to your heart, you feel an inner knowing, a truth. To honor the inner knowing likely requires confrontation of fear or moving in unexpected directions. Even so, the deep resonance of her truth is more powerful than the resistance we might initially feel as you let go of your limited perspective and allow yourself to be guided by spirit. The spiritual voice of Bath Call is always true, always healing, and always in harmony with the higher loving plan, which is working towards spiritual fulfillment. Hers is the healing sound, the voice of divine prophecy, which not only tells what shall be, but through the speaking of highest potential creates blessing, which manifests the ultimate goodness within us. When Bath Call appears in a reading, her inner spiritual call may require a leap of faith. A more authentic, awakened you is coming to life, paving the way for the higher self to manifest. Typically means fear and control-based approaches need to be surrendered. Somebody else could have been trying to control you, or you could have been, through fear. We saw emotional manipulation. Bath Call's presence indicates something more appropriate and vital needs to supersede the limiting structures currently in place. As a consequence, she is portent of spiritual transformation and material manifestation. Honoring her guidance requires courage, but brings rich rewards on many levels. The Oracle Bath Call indicates a voice that is true and needs to be acknowledged. So it's all about communicating your voice in your relationship specifically. This may be a voice in your own heart which needs to be heard without judgment or censorship. It may be an intuitive inner knowing that needs to be recognized. It may be a loving and helpful voice of a reliable guide or friend whom you know can be trusted. It may be reaching out from a dream or an insight or a meditation or even an inkling that certain happenings or sightings or signs to help you on your life path. Bath calls the clear voice of communication between humanity and higher beings. When called upon, she will assist a human to accurately interpret a sign or omen. So you could be speaking with ancestors, spirits. Her voice brings clarity. Therefore, this oracle indicates a time of confusion is swiftly coming to an end. So the ancestors and spirits around you could be trying to help you gain clarity and protect you. The oracle also encourages you to practice your power of discernment. Filter ego from the heart. If a point of view lowers your vibration, makes you feel negatively about yourself or another, increases your confusion, or makes matters seem more complicated, it's likely to be an ego-driven viewpoint. To consider what might be able to learn from the viewpoint, you need to settle yourself on more authentic spiritual ground. So remember to stay true to yourself at the end of the day. I think that's the message here. I hope you like this reading. Thank you so much for being here. Take care.